Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Shamar. Come on in the van and shut the door, guys. I want to show y'all a picture real quick. You see that, guys? Ignore the not enough space. I never have enough space in my phone. It will never be enough space. Pay attention to the picture. All right, guys? That's an eagle. And what does that eagle have in its clutches? A lamb. You know what this picture represents? That represents Israel being carried away because Israel is no more. Just like the Torah said. All right? Israel is no more. When we did our study last week about Abraham, guys, I'm glad we did that because that brought us back around to Rachel, guys. We found out that in the Colorado Rockies are a bunch of rams. And guess what, guys? Little secret, rams ain't everywhere. All right? So thank y'all for leaving the animals in our Torah. Thank you for leaving us clues. Next week, we're going to get into the fact that Isaac has fire, guys. Last week, I kind of glossed over that. Isaac is carrying fire. How? Right. We got to get into that, guys. But this week, pay close attention to that lamb being carried off by this eagle. Yeah, because eagles are indigenous to North America, guys. Did y'all know that too? Right. Oh, don't sleep on me. We learning a lot over here on the front line, guys. Before we get into that, I want to show y'all the etymology of something because I've been telling y'all for a long time, right, that this word iron, right, a primitive root, and I. Well, how are you going to link an I, right, to a fountain down here? Pay attention, guys. How are you going to link an I to a fountain? I'm going to do it. Don't worry. Check it out. You got a reference to an I right here, 495 times. Then you got the fountain, 11 times. Yeah, remember that fountain is linked to Joseph, right, guys? Yeah, look at this. I of a physical eye. A spring or a fountain. Check it out, guys. A well. Right here. But Shamar don't know what the hell she talking about, right? But a well is linked to the word I and a spring, guys. What I told y'all. I'm gonna show y'all why that matters towards the end. I'm gonna show y'all why it matters. All right, guys, watch this. Now look at this well all in the story here. All right, guys, y'all think I'm joking. Let's get to it. All right, this week I want to talk about this verse right here in Jeremiah. Right, guys? Let's go to it. What is Jeremiah saying right here? Thus says the Lord, a voice is heard in Ramah, lamentation and bitter weeping. Rachel, I'm going to highlight that, guys. Not Leah, all right? Not Billa, not Zilla, whoever the hell else, all right? Rachel is weeping for her children. She refuses to be comforted for her children because they are no more. Why are they no more? Because those are the 10 tribes missing, guys. All right? Especially Joseph's lineage. They're no more. They got carried the hell away just like this picture showed us right here. They got carried off, all right, by a big feathered eagle like we heard in Ezekiel 17. Didn't Ezekiel 17 tell us that an eagle, right, spread his wings? All right, guys, you think I'm joking. We're gonna solve this mystery here on the front line like we always do. Check this out. Rachel is weeping for her children. She refuses to be comforted, for her children are no more. Thus says the Lord, keep your voice from weeping and your eyes from tears, for there is a reward for your work. Is there a reward for Judah? This is talking to Rachel, guys. Rachel has a reward. I done showed y'all. Don't let them play 3-card Monty on you. Got you thinking that there's some sort of special works over here for these other illegitimate children that weren't claimed by the Creator. It was only Joseph. Joseph got the blessing, guys. All right? And if you wanted it, you needed to be under Joseph. Some people chose not to be. That's their goddamn business. But you see the mess we got because they chose not to be. They didn't want to be under Joseph. They would rather see us, Israel, get carried the hell away by a big bird. Look at this. Yeah, that's what they did to you. So if you want to run around, Judah, Judah, knock yourself out, guys. I done told you before. I am Israel. All right? Now let's get back to the story at hand. Didn't I tell you that we should definitely know that it's about Rachel? Why? Because I showed you before in the Rachel is Weeping episode. I showed you that you're not going to see a reference to Leah except in the book of Ruth, which we already got rid of the book of Ruth, didn't we, over here on the front line? On the front line, we don't mess with the book of Esther or the book of Ruth. That is Judah giving us some silly ass story to praise, all right? It don't have nothing to do with Israel because Rachel, all right, from the lineup down from Sarah, guys, I showed you that Sarah is named Chief. Go do your research on that name. It's going to bring you to princess, blase blah queen. We didn't use those words, but the more important word is going to be chief. She was exalted. She was raised up. I don't even like to use the word exalted because to me that's some patriarchy stuff there, guys, that I don't like to get into those words. But Rachel and Rachel's from the line of Sarah. Sarah was the chief, guys. And I think that these ladies were the protectors of the sacred pipe, guys. But we're going to get to that. We're going to get to that prophecy of the buffalo calf woman because it definitely plays into this, guys. All right. So Rachel is weeping. Why is Rachel important? If Rachel's not important, why is she in the book of Revelations, guys? That lamb, even though they know that her name is represented with that lamb, guys. The lamb, all right? What does a sheep give birth to? A female sheep, lambs. Check this out. She's also in the book of Matthew. But why? Why would Rachel be in these two books? Right here, a voice was heard in Ramah, weeping and loud lamentation. Rachel weeping for her children, for she refuses to be comforted because they are no more. You know why she's in that book? Because she's the one to watch. All right? It was never Leah. I showed y'all before Leah with that Holy Grail, trying by any means to get herself relevant. Even her children are trying to make themselves relevant. But what did the Creator say? It's going to fall on the head of Joseph. No matter what you try, Judah. Let's keep going, guys. So now I done showed you who to keep your eye on, right, guys? Who is the book telling us is the mother to watch, right? Don't listen to that, we got two matriarchs BS. They try to shame Rachel. She's buried off somewhere by herself. She's not buried with our forefathers, guys. Leah is. Let's keep going because I'm going to tell y'all what this name Rachel means. For all my new people, some of my people that follow me know this already. Rachel's name means you. Right here, guys. Rachel is representing a female sheep in her name, guys. That's what her name means. The name Rachel in the Bible is one of 4 ark mothers of Israel. Don't buy that. I done told y'all already. If she was one of 4, why is everybody else not mentioned in the other books? Right. It's only Rachel. She's one of the 2 wives of Jacob, sister of Jacob's first wife, Leah. And in later codes, it's prohibited. All right. Let's keep going. The 2 sons of Rachel, what I've been telling y'all guys, are Joseph and Benjamin. Rachel dies while giving birth to the latter. Rachel names her youngest son Benoni. which, if I'm not mistaken, guys, meant son of my sorrow. We can go to it next. But Jacob changes his name to Benjamin, son of the right hand, right? Whose right hand is he? Judah's. She's buried by the way to Bethlehem Ephrath. All right. It says here in Jeremiah 31:5, Rachel over her children, she's weeping. What did I tell you guys? And it's going to tell you right here that it's mentioned in the book of Matthew. All right, let me see what Benoni mean. I don't want to take y'all down on a son of my sorrows. It says son of my strength, but I believe it was son of my sorrow because she knew somehow that he was going to betray his little brother, his older brother. Sorry, guys. Joseph would be the older brother to Benjamin. So he betrays his older brother. But the other brothers betray him too. So it's nothing out of what he's already seen. Benjamin would be the youngest and the most impressionable. So if you see your older brothers tearing after this one, he's probably afraid to do anything different. He's outnumbered. I'm not making excuses for Benjamin, but I'm trying to put myself in his shoes to see how this all came about. You understand what I'm saying? All right, let's keep going. The name Rachel is identical to the word meaning you. Identical, guys. It means you, a female sheep. It occurs only 4 times in the Old Testament, which suggests that it describes a specific sort of you. You see what I'm saying? You're not going to see this reference to a you. What the author is saying is you're going to see other references to sheep, right? Of course, because we're going to talk about Noah and the ark. We're going to talk about Jacob coming to meet Esau with all of those sheep, right? But this word in the Strong's Concordance is not linking with those sheep. This is a sheep unto its own, guys. A specific sort of female sheep. All right? Check it out. It says here, still it must be noted that sheep and such are mentioned very often in the Bible. What did I just tell y'all, right? Israel was an agricultural society after all. Yet our word occurs only 4 times. This suggests that it doesn't simply refer to an old you, but rather a special kind, right? Or one in a rare fix. What fix might it be is unknown, but it is this rare word that is so famously used in Isaiah 53:7, like a sheep that is silent before its shearers. So did he not open his mouth. All right, guys. We need to get into that one. All right. You got time. Go to Isaiah 53:7. All right, let's keep going. So now we know that even though this is defining Rachel as a ewe lamb, a sheep, a female sheep, it's also telling us that she's an old reference to a special kind. All right. One in a rare fix. All right. Keep in mind on that, guys. Don't forget Rachel's special, guys. Yes, she is. Remember, when Joseph meets Rachel, she's at the well, guys. She's a shepherdess. All right, guys, you're not going to see that word used a whole lot in the Torah, but Rachel is a shepherdess. Don't forget that. All right. She's leading a flock. What kind of flock, guys? Don't get me started. But I think there's a lot of allegory being used here. All right. Now, the reason why I brought this article back up, yeah, we saw it last week, but I want to go back to this for a specific reason, right? We saw some wording in here, guys, about the you, right? Let me go back up. Sorry, I want to make sure I don't pass that sentence where we saw the reference to the females being called ewes, and I want to show you guys what is the predator for the female sheeps children, her lambs, right, guys? Because we know that the Rams are only in the Colorado Rockies. Don't let them tell you no other silly shit. They're only in the Colorado Rockies. I proved it last week. All right. And we know it was at UT, right, guys? I done showed y'all about that too. All right. We know that, hold on. We know that this is here in the Americas. All right, guys. They can play all these games of switcheroo, but we know what's going on. That continental divide, I think, is a funny word, guys. I think that's a funny word to use. Is this the separation of the northern and the southern kingdoms? That continental divide? Let's keep going. 7 cities of gold. Yeah. Proverbs. What did Mother say? I set up my house on 7 pillars. I think Rachel is one of those pillars, guys. Let's keep going. I'm trying to get down. I think she's the protector of the sacred pipe, guys. That's what I'm trying to get to. All right. I'm trying to get to the predators, guys. The predators. I done passed it. Good grief, y'all. I'm messing all the way up here. Let's see. I want to show you guys the Great Sand Dunes. I want to show you guys what the predator for these animals are, and I thought I had included it in here, but maybe I didn't. But either way, this article's still good because it's going to show you guys that these animals are located in North America right by these Colorado Rockies, which I also told you guys. And I wonder if they got 7 hills in those Colorado Rockies. But I also told you guys that those Rockies are deposits for oil, guys. They are deposits for the oil. All right. Maybe I pulled in the wrong article, guys. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I think I pulled in the wrong article. I needed to pull in the article about the bighorn sheep, guys. Hold on a second. Let's go back to last week with Abraham's ram, right? Here we go. Because I really want to tie this home for you guys. That this representation of this picture, when I started with the eagle carrying away the lamb, it very much represents America and what's happened to us, guys. Look at this, the bighorn sheep. This is the article. I apologize, I pulled in the wrong one. All right, mating behavior. I like this because I believe this is how Israel lived. All right, check this out. Wild sheep live in, good gosh, typically meet only to mate. Rams live in bachelor groups. And females live in herds. All right, guys, right here. They live in the herds. A large group of animals, especially hooved. All right. They're living in herds. And it's funny because this is what I wanted to do on my land. I felt like there's no safe place for us ladies and our children, guys. A lot of us are being wiped out right now because of the dates, the people that we're dating and we're bringing home, guys. And this ain't victim bashing. This is somebody showed you their good side and you never knew that their bad side existed until you got them home. You get what I'm saying, guys? So it looks like Israel was living differently. I done told y'all that. Let's keep reading. It says the ewes typically... This thing is jumping all over the place. It's really driving me crazy. My phone's been a bit glitchy, guys. I don't know what's going on. All right, let's go back to it. It says the ewes typically meet, right here, guys, only to mate. Rams live in bachelor groups and females live in herds with other females and their young rams. When fall mating arrives, rams gather in large group and the ram fighting escalates, all right? So here we go. Let's go down to the lambs. Lambs are born each spring on high secluded ledges, protected from bighorn predators such as wolves, coyotes, and mountain lions, though not the golden eagle, which targets lambs. What did I tell you guys? So if you got any doubt, all right, you got any doubt that this is representing us in the background, you see that lamb? You can rest assured that it most certainly is representing us. It says the eagle targets the lamb. All right? Now, why is that important? Why is that important? What is a protected species here? We're going to get to that. We're going to get to that, guys. Let's talk about that eagle. When sheep become an eagle's diet, because I'm going to tell you something, never in my wildest dreams did I imagine that the biggest predator to sheep are an eagle, right? This is a bird that's flying. You know, I've seen them, you know, with pictures of a bird eating a snake or a small dog, right? All right, let's get to it. Part of a rancher's daily life is dealing with threats to their livestock. One of the almost impossible threats to try and solve is depredation, especially if the culprit is a protected species, like the golden eagle. They can be massive, with an almost 7.5-foot wide wingspan. They can weigh up to 15 pounds. And according to wildlife biologist and longtime eagle researcher Charles Preston, they're incredibly capable hunters. They have quite a broad diet, very diverse depending on where they live and what's available. In general, their favorite food is about size. It's usually medium-sized mammals. But in addition to that, they certainly can and do take foxes. Even carnivores the sizes of coyotes. Because what they'll do is this: they'll pick up the creature, and they're not carrying it off. They're looking for a place to drop it so it can be killed. All right, and once it's dropped, they're going to go down there and feed on it. All right, it's a sneaky little tactic. All right, guys, they ain't clawing at this creature. They're just going to pick it up, fly it away, and drop it like a bomb. Let's keep going. For the most part, we're right here, golden eagle populations in Wyoming are stable or slowly declining, but a lot of the expansion is being done by ranchers. Let's keep going. We don't care about this. All right, let's get down to this. We find that in most cases where eagles take livestock, at least on regular basis, it's because their native prey is not available or not abundant, usually due to habitat quality issues. The habitat is not just there supporting the native prey. And there's a nicer source of food in the form of a sheep or a lamb, right? While that's good news for the eagle, it's not so great news for the ranchers, all right? These ranchers right here raise two different kinds of sheep. All right, they have 2,400 sheep, and each year their ewes give birth to 2,100 lambs, right? But the farmer estimates that they lose between 150 to 252 predators every year. She says the worst depredation is on their lambs, all right? They got all kinds of, it says different sheep and cattle, but for some odd reason, these eagles love the lamb. It could be any of them. I mean, some people have trouble with their calves or whatever. For us, mainly it's the lambs. We have a few yearlings once in a while, but definitely lambs. So with the eagle and the coyote. So they're saying the coyotes and the eagles love their lambs, right? Now that's funny because what is What is Benjamin called? Benjamin's called a wolf, but I also think that there's a reference in some translations to coyote. So you got the eagle, right, which is probably representing Judah, guys, right? And the coyote. Funny, because didn't the Creator say in Genesis 49 that Judah was going to come up, was a ravenous wolf, and Judah was going to come up from the prey, right? Yeah. All right. So I definitely say right here, it's mainly the lambs. And that's where they have their biggest problem, they say. But golden eagles are protected species. All right, they're covered by 2 laws, the Migratory Bird Act and the Bald and Golden Eagle Protection Act. This bird is protected, guys. This is their mascot. This represents what they did to us when they came in here. And you see that picture, guys, of that eagle swooping up on that lamb, guys. Let's keep going. All right, it means that these birds can't be killed. They're protected, guys. All right. They can't even kill this bird to protect their livestock. All right. They can't scare the birds off even. They need a special hazing permit for that. So if we're having trouble, say, I'm just using it as an example, if we're having a lot of trouble with eagles, right? And a lot of times it's more the golden eagles, then you can get a permit to kind of harass them a little bit. You know, like loud noises and whatnot. This is what the rancher's saying. A different permit allows falconers to remove golden eagles for ranchers, but the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service only lets 6 eagles in the entire country be taken from the wild each year for falconry. All right, they're not playing. They're protecting this bird here, right? This bird is a challenge to the ranchers. They keep swooping in. And it says here that they're swooping in before the coyotes can sometimes. Oh, that's my kid, guys. I have my do not disturb on, but not for my kid, you know. All right, so grand rising to Israel. Prince says grand rising. I say grand rising to you all. All right. All right. It says there is another option right here for the ranchers. It's a small pot of money offered by the farm services to compensate for eagle losses. So instead, they just pay the ranchers off, you know, where they can. But it's not anything like what they would make, you know, for their lambs. All right. So this is an ongoing problem, guys, that you never even knew existed. Who knew that the eagle was, preying on these lambs? Nobody. Nobody knew that, guys. I damn sure didn't. So when I see this this eagle, you know, I'm thinking he's running around eating snakes. I've seen video of him picking up a goat and dropping it, right? Look at this, guys. The golden eagle takes a helpless lamb for a wild ride. Nature is a scary place, you don't say. America is a scary place. This happened to us and it's still happening. An eagle-eyed bystander. See what I did there? Yeah, I do. Looked up in the sky and was surprised to see a golden eagle carrying a baby lamb through the air. All right, Rachel's weeping. Rachel is weeping. The massive bird appeared to have been picked up, takeout. They're calling it takeout, right? And was returning home, showing no real issues, maintaining flight with the rather large prey in its claws. It ain't going to have no issues. This bird is massive. Golden eagles are large, powerful birds of prey, known for their majestic appearance and impressive hunting abilities. They are found in various habitats across North America, Eurasia, parts of Africa. Guys, I'm going to be honest with you. This is my personal thoughts. Can I prove it? No. But I prove this with the incense tree, that the incense tree over there, over here, is a clone. Do your research. It was carried over as a clone. They traced this back through the haplogrouping to the tree here in South America. So if this bird is here and here, I question if it, not North America, but Eurasia, I question if it was just taken over there. I believe it was always here. All right, this is where everything starts, right here. All right, with a wingspan ranging from 6 to 8 feet and a body length of 2.5 to 3.5 feet, they are some of the most skilled hunters on the planet. All right, this is what's on your dollar bill, y'all. And that well, did I not show you? Watch, I'm not done. They have a sharp, hooked beak, powerful talons, and keen eyesight, which helps them spot prey from a great distance. Their diet consists of small to medium-sized mammals, such as rabbits, hares, ground squirrel, and marmots, right? This is what they'll show us. They are also known to prey on other birds and reptiles, occasionally carrion, right? Capable of reaching diving speeds of 150 miles an hour. Whoa, that's fast. They also have the strongest grip of any raptor. Now, that's a funny word to use. That's a real funny word to use, guys. Because haven't they always said that the birds are connected to the dinosaur, guys? What do they call that little dinosaur that's in, I don't know if it was little, guys, but the one that's in Jurassic Park, the raptors. They are associating this word with this bird. All right, pay attention to us chicken eaters, guys. I'm trying to tell you something. I'm wondering here, but let's keep going. Which is how they can carry fairly large mammals through the air. Sometimes golden eagles will use their powerful talons. That's their nails, guys. All right. And that when you wear these long nails, right, guys, is it a shout out to the eagle, guys, right? Those artificial nails that look like talons, all right, that the girls are wearing, like you see Cardi B and other reality stars. You know what I'm saying? They're all wearing these long, crazy nails, right? they're representing the talons to drag large animals, right? Like mountain inhabiting goats right off the side of a cliff. Now, I told you I've seen that before. I've seen a video of a goat being taken off. I keep pressing the wrong stuff, guys. I keep seeing videos of a goat being carried off, right? It says right off the side of a cliff and then swoop down to collect their easy meal. What they're not going to show you, though, is that they drop that thing so that it can crack open and they can just eat it. They don't have to kill it. Like mountain inhabiting goats, right? Oh, sorry, I read that. Eagles, sorry, and hawks have long been known to steal away small animals. A viral story from 5 years ago revealed that an eagle had stolen a small dog right out of someone's backyard. Luckily, the dog was found alive over 4 miles away, all right, from where it was picked up. The particular video had many people guessing what the majestic eagle is holding in its talons. Some have said it's a smaller goat, while others have guessed it was a smaller dog. We are rolling with the fact that a small lamb, right? We're rolling with the fact that it is a small lamb. But regardless of what it is, we can confirm that the eagle will be having a pretty good dinner. He got his takeout. Of all the ways to go, I feel like getting picked up by an eagle is somewhere in the middle. It isn't the best way to go because I doubt it's very peaceful, no. But then again, if you were a land-based animal and at least got to get some aerial views on your way out, that might not be bad at all. It's probably actually very bad. But they're trying to present a glass half full point of view. It's impressive that the eagle is flying with ease carrying the small animal. I knew the eagles were among some of the strongest birds on the planet, but I thought it would at least show a little bit of a struggle, all right? So, yeah, they're showing you that this eagle, why does this add up here? This eagle is flying off with its takeout. All right, guys, it's got takeout right here. It's flying off. Hi guys, why is this important? What is the lamb got to do with all of this, right guys? What does the lamb got to do with that? Let's go to this. Let's go to this. You probably see the dollar bill every day. But have you ever thought about the symbols on the dollar bill and what they mean? They may not mean what you think. You don't say. Money mysteries. Ain't no goddamn mystery over here. What did I start with, guys? That I. Right? That I. That well. Right, guys, of worth. They built this dollar off of these wells, guys. That all-seeing eye. Evil eye, huh? That pyramid. Anyway, let's keep going because we didn't come for much of this just yet. We're here for this eagle, guys. That's on our dollar bill, right? That protected species that's holding the arrows in his hand, right? The natives' arrows, right? That he swooped on in and got the branch. Joseph's branch. Guys. Joseph's bow, right? Because a bow is a branch, guys. It's the strongest branch on the tree. The eagle swooped on in, went ahead and got this this eye going. Where'd it go? Hold on. Let's go back to that eye. Went ahead. No thanks, guys. And incorporated itself, right? And took all of the resources that we were protecting, the sacred pipe, guys, that we were protecting. And that's why we saw Tulsa, right? The Black Wall Street. Here's Joseph's branch. The eagle's clutching it. Here's Joseph's children. The eagle got it. It's the mightiest bird of prey, guys. And its favorite, right? This guy's looks kind of like chakra to me, right here, that star. All right. How many stars are there? That kind of reminds me of Joseph's dream. Didn't Joseph have a dream with stars in it, guys? Interesting. Guys, we just getting to the bottom of this. Excuse me, guys. I got a little nasal. I got, it's spring out here, guys. And we get some different kind of plant life out here. You know what I mean? We really do. But, guys, this is the number 13. All right, guys. This is for you guys to do your own research. I could swear I seen this symbol on one of the shields of a family coat. That chevron, guys, that's a chevron. Do you see that in your face? Hebron. That is the shape of a chevron. Do your research, guys. They are showing you what this money is tied to. It's tied to that Confederacy, guys. You see that chevron right here? That triangle hilltop right there. Also, you'll see that with the pyramid, right? You can see that that shape with the pyramid. Where'd it go? At the top of the pyramid, it's a chevron, guys. Anyway, it's a lot to be unpacked with this dollar symbol, guys, and what they did to Rachel's children, guys. This lamb, guys, this carrying off of Rachel's children. Rachel is weeping. She's our shepherdess, guys. And I'm going to keep proving it. Much love, guys, and thanks for tuning in to the front line. I'll see you guys all next week. Special shout out to all of my people who just keep tuning in and keep coming back. You know, just stay in the pocket. You know, some weeks is a little more exciting than others. Like, it just depends on the content and what mothers bring it. But we're definitely starting to tie in some of the Torah with the We the People in the Place, guys. We can't help but to. Much love to you guys. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see y'all next week. Take care.